about as everybody's favorite XRP.
Come on, man. Bruh.
I know, but it's true. It's the #1 thing on my channel that people talk about the most. Love it or hate it is what it is. Okay. So I'll pull it up here and I got some stuff drawn, and believe it or not, even out on the weekly chart, XRP is still hanging on to support. See that little box right there? I can drag that little box, grab it all the way across there like that, and you'll see it's digging into this support level here and not wanting to let go. Let me darken it up a little bit for the poor eyeball folks out there like myself. There you go. It's hitting that old support level from all the way back in December 24 and hanging on and hanging on and hitting and hitting and hitting. Now, can it fail? Absolutely, it can fail. What would that mean? Well, that would mean the 21 EMA on the weekly, which is right at this level right here, also fails. If I go to the daily chart and look at it a little closer, boy, oofta, she took a turn for the worse, didn't she? She failed the 821 EMAs, the 50 moving average, the 100 moving average. It tried to hold, but it didn't make it. Big, huge retracement down. Very, very ugly, but it's into support. Again, if it can hold support, good. And it's actually held up better than most. Very, very impressive. If I pull fibs on it, you'll see here, she's all the way down in Sniper's Alley. We'll fade this back out so we can see what we're doing here. She's all the way back down in Sniper's Alley again, hanging on by a thread. And like I said, if Bitcoin can slow up a little bit here and let some of the breathing happen, then we might see a rebound here for XRP. It's got to hang on to this level. If it falls below this level, it's going to get uglier. Down here to the take profit fibs at 1272, 1414, 1618. Those prices are 250 to 240. All right. And the 200 moving average is down there as well. So if we don't get back and get going again, right here's my target, that 200 moving average. If we get going and we break out, here's the line that I need to see break. All right there, that red line. Break this red line and you change my opinion. As a matter of fact, we can dial this in a little closer. I'll take that hump right there as a fake out, and I'll pull this down like that. So if you can get above this line on a daily chart, not a 4-hour, you can close up here on a daily chart, I'll change my mind. Till then, it's getting a little rough looking. Holding support. I'm proud of it for hanging on the best as it has, but it can get rough. XRP BTC, this is where you'll see that she's hanging on by a thread here. Again, doing a little bit better than Bitcoin overall, but today having a rough time. Now, there's more support, right? There's more support versus Bitcoin. See that? It's got the 100 moving average and the 200 moving average right under there. So she's hanging on like a gangster. All right. How about XRP dominance? Had a good day yesterday, didn't it? Right? Hanging on to that green box. I sounded like a New Yorker right there. Damn, my bad.
Damn.
So it's hanging on to this green box, not books. But that bearish engulfing right there, I don't like. So you are seeing some money bleed out of it right now. You got all the moving averages balled up in the way right here, and that's kind of the problem. Just getting hung up a little bit. We need to see that thing jump those moving averages and get moving here again. Till then, we're really not going to see a big influx of money. You got the cloud in the way. You're under the pivot. All your oscillators either down or sideways. There's the RSI for XRP dominance, which is the amount of grab the XRP has over the market, right? The amount of power it's got versus everything else. It's only 4.4% of the market right now, right? And for it to get moving again, this has to flip. We got to see money roll in. It's got to come from somewhere, and I don't really care where it come from. We just need to see more percent. Again, I like 6% if it can get over it, which is up here where this red line is. For now, again, like most, better be careful. Please, for the love of all things holy, everyone, if you haven't done so, please just think about having a stop loss. It's really simple. Have your point where you say, nope, no more. That's it. I'm not doing this anymore. You took enough money from me. I can't go anymore. My stop losses got hit. Hands up, Jesus, take the wheel, and I walked away into stable coins. Now, I'm not in fiat. I'm in stable coins, which are just $1. Right? Can I stay in stable coins? Sure. I can stay in stable coins till next year or the year after and just leave it here. As a matter of fact, they sell a pretty good yield for stable coins right now. I can take that money that I've got, stick it over in USDC and put it into some DeFi projects, or I can just put it in USDC over in Coinbase and do pretty well. I'm not going to do that, but it's possible, right? And you're going to see a lot of people do that. And because of that, you'll see that API come down some. But for now, it's pretty good. So my warning for everyone, just because you think it can't get worse is wrong. It can absolutely get worse. The ball can continue to roll downhill. The snowball can get bigger and worse. Please be mindful of it. Have your stop losses and think about what you're doing before you get too crazy. All right. Thank you.